breaking news into the newsroom. We've got a snow NATO hitting the East Coast and the Mid-Atlantic. So, welcome to the recap show. Run the intro!
When I go, I drop. When I trip, I pop. When I go,
Hello and welcome back to the recap show. This is RuPaul's Drag Race, Season 18, Episode 4. And for those that don't know, at the time of this recording, it's Sunday evening, and we are in the middle of a snowstorm. We getting hit pretty big, and it's not supposed to stop until Monday afternoon. But as you guys are seeing this, you're probably still digging out. But anyway, we're in the house, and let's get started with the recap show.
I don't think he caught it.
Caught what?
Did either. Don't worry about it.
We're just
It's
gonna
the wine.
blast it.
Blame it on the wine.
Right.
Pick up that glass.
Right.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Anyway, this episode was called the Red Carpet Mashups. And before we get started, we always start off with our drag names. But I'm not going to start this time. I'm going to let Ronald start. We're going to go backwards.
Why I gotta start?
Go ahead.
All right.
Well, today I always keep it demure. Y'all know this.
Well, we're doing that.
So am I, child.
Well, get used to it because I am not nasty like y'all. So,
really?
my name is going to be Ms. MZ Gayheart. There we go, Ms. Gayheart.
Okay.
I thought about an actress. Her name is Melissa Gayheart. And then I just changed it to Ms.
Okay, TJ, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn. Well.
Just
all right.
completely just dang.
I mean.
F my drag. As
Right? Jesus.
Completely F my drag.
He's not here for it. I mean, you
I
did.
still love you, though.
Whatever.
Well, it's a coincidence that you are taking after a famous actress because so am I. So am I today. You've heard of Glenn Close. You're familiar with Glenn Close?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I'm Gwen Faraway today.
See him demure. Why he didn't get that energy?
No, but that's cute.
Good far away.
My name is Gwen Faraway.
That's actually pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Completely F my drag.
I still love you.
Whatever. Just what's your name?
Okay, so I'm taking mine's more of a play on the weather and the theme of the weather. You know, it's cold.
When I did that last week, it was frowned upon.
Okay.
Wait, you did Kimmy Moore. Wait, was that last week?
No, I was Sunny Days.
Oh.
And we thought it was cute.
See, I had no problem with Sunny Days. I thought that was cute.
Neither did I. Okay, but anyway, you want to stay warm. So my name is Mocha Caliente.
He loves this mocha child.
He do love
I feel like he's the mocha.
Yeah, but listen, that's hot chocolate. You want a hot chocolate during the winter snowstorm.
Sure.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
I would also just like to disclaim here at the top of the episode that I am getting over the flu, and so you may hear some awful hacking and coughing on my end throughout the episode. I just want to apologize in advance. I'm still I'm still in the throes of it a little bit. I'm coming. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. What would really help me get there would, possibly be like a Cash App notification.
Oh my God.
Bizarre Hodgepodge. That would it would be a balm onto my soul. But yeah,
this will be deleted out.
Let y'all. See, you can't make me laugh. I can't. I'm not gonna laugh this whole episode.
You know that's not true.
That's a damn
I'm not
lie.
gonna do it.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna do it.
As he's laughing on the inside, trying not to cough.
Stop it.
Not me snorting. He did that old lady shoulder shrug.
Okay, move on.
Come on, church lady.
Jesus.
Okay, so as we mentioned at the top of the show, this episode was called Red Carpet Mashups. And what the ladies had to do were take 2 runway looks that RuPaul gave them and mash them up. So this was actually a very interesting challenge. It was the maxi challenge and the runway presentation. So very interesting. What you looking at?
I'm just getting some shit straight. Don't worry about me.
Okay. So do we want to talk about the episode or just kind of get right into it?
Let's start with the work round, the round table. when they come back into the room
Mm-hmm.
after last week's episode,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and Briar is getting the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there was a conversation had between Briar and Mia, and they were talking about Briar's previous relationship. And Mia asked the question, well, whose fault was it that it ended? And apparently, Briar did not take too kindly to being asked that question. But on the flip side of that, apparently Briar likes to pick and poke and prod at other people.
Mm-hmm.
And so the problem that Mia and Athena were having was, oh, you can do this to everybody else. You can ask questions and do this to everybody else. But when it's turned around on you,
Yeah.
you have a problem with it.
The other thing, too, is that those other conversations were held off camera.
They were held off
And
camera.
they're like, oh, well, no, you're doing this for camera.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, no, girl, you can't take what you're trying to dish out.
As Athena said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Apparently, also, there was a situation between Juicy and Briar off camera where Briar told Juicy, oh, your mother doesn't even stick up for you. I don't know why that part, I don't know what led to that part of the conversation, but that's the part that was aired on the show. And so it made it seem like Briar was trying to cause drama between Juicy and Athena.
Yeah.
And Athena was like, nah, we're good. Me and Juicy are good. Don't try to mess up our relationship because you want to be messy. So Briar, very early on when she walked into the workroom, she got the villain. I'm not even going to say she got the villain edit. She portrayed herself as the villain from the moment she walked into the workroom. And then when the heat was turned around on her, she could not take it. Wanted to be sitting on the floor crying and all that stuff. Girl, bye.
Girl. Yeah, I feel like she's taken a page out of the Mistress Isabel Brooks
I said that from the very beginning.
playbook. She definitely, she's something. I'll just say that she's something. And what happened later in the episode, I know we will talk about that.
Yes, we will talk about that.
Yeah.
I wish we had a clip of that. We don't have a clip of that?
We don't have a clip of that.
Oh no, well, we'll find it and we will insert it in post.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we can talk about it and we'll play it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So outside of that, the girls kind of like, let's say who got what, I guess, or should we wait until they got down to the runway? Because I don't fully remember what everybody got. Yes, I do. I'm lying.
Okay.
So Athena and Darlene got the Kim Kardashian Met Gala and the Zendaya Dune red carpets.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy and Briar got the Lil Nas X Grammy red carpet and the Rihanna Met Gala. And Discord and Jane got the Cher red carpet. That's when she won her Oscar. And they got, what was the green thing? Sarah Paulson. That was some red carpet. I don't know where that was from.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Sierra and Kenya got the infamous meat dress from Lady Gaga, and the denim look from the VMAs from Justin and Britney.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vita and Mia got Katy Perry's chandelier Met Gala look, and Little Kim's infamous titty moment at the VMAs.
Tasty.
Yeah.
And then Mikey and Nene, I don't remember. Oh, they got J-Lo's infamous Versace dress.
Yeah.
And then that pink wig lady's leopard print VMA thing.
So listen, this is why we keep him here, because I don't know how he even remembered all of that, the people and the actual outfits, because y'all wouldn't have gotten that from me.
Nor I. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Let's get into the looks, Jeff.
Okay. Who are we? Well, we want to start with Athena and whoever Athena was with.
Darlene, yes.
All right, so we'll start with Athena.
I was not impressed with this look at all.
Speaks.
I was not
wonders.
impressed with this at all.
First of all,
it looks old.
She looks very old. But I noticed she does her drag very old, and she's not old. She's only in her 30s. She ages herself in drag, and I don't understand it.
Me neither. I don't understand it either.
Like maybe she's playing up the grandmother role, but she looks old.
But she don't even like to be called grandmother.
No.
Mother is looking grandmother-ish.
I don't understand her aesthetic. I don't understand her aesthetic at all. Like, I don't understand the way she paints her face. I don't understand what she tried. I don't understand Athena. That's why I was so surprised at her owl look from, was that last week?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so surprised by that because I was like, this seems like a pleasant departure from what you've been giving us thus far. I would not have expected that from her. I would have expected this from her, and I hate this. And I
Yeah.
do not understand how she wore it best between her and was it Sierra
No,
or
Darlene.
no
Darlene.
Darlene?
Darlene.
I'm so confused by that.
I'm gonna tell you why Darlene won. Why Darlene didn't win when she comes out. I'll tell you why. She did. The Darlene's dress.
Well, wait. Let's hold it.
Darlene's dress is better. Well, let's look at Darlene's dress.
Let's
But
look at
wait.
Darlene's dress.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh well,
Darlene's dress is better. She
It
accessorized
is.
better. You know what killed Darlene? Because they
don't say the
commented on
shoes.
it.
Don't say
The
the shoes.
They said the shoe.
It was the shoes. They commented on the shoes.
But
Even
that
Rue was like, I noticed when I was in the workroom, you have several of the same pair of shoes. You
Yeah.
have different shoes, right? They focused so much on the shoes that they discredited her
Yeah.
look.
And this look was really good. I mean, the references, how she mixed the materials looks good. How it fit on her body looks good. The hair, and I will say this. It was kind of the same look as far as the makeup, but it was toned down so it looked different, and I appreciated that. It gave a little bit more versatility and showed that she didn't have to go all the way with
Well,
it.
that's Sierra that does the weird makeup. Darlene is usually toned down.
Yeah, but still, this was more toned down than it normally is. So I like this, and when RuPaul said Athena, we both looked at each other like,
Yeah.
wait, what's going on? Because this is not the winner.
I knew. I shouted because I was like, how? And then I thought, well, maybe she got the names mixed up. Like maybe she meant to say Darlene, but she said Athena. But then it wasn't corrected. So I was like, she meant to say Athena?
I don't know what. Like that was not a look.
Like
Because when it came out, I was just like,
let's look at this again. Let's look at these again. That
There's no way this should have won. There's no
no
way.
this-
way.
And then look at the bottom. The bottom, the
They
bottom of
commented
it is so. The hem is trash. The hem is absolute trash.
You're talking that over this. Look
this
at
looks
this
so
neck
good and
piece.
refined.
Look at the material. Look at the hat.
I did
Like this is so cute.
the face.
And sure, the shoes don't really go with it. But
But you don't even really see the shoe. So, like, girl, like, why are you commenting on that?
like that's such a small thing to yeah, I don't know what was going on. That happened to somebody else too. I can't remember exactly who it was, but when we see it, I'm sure I'll remember. Somebody else won over somebody else that I'm like, that can't be. How? Yeah, this honestly kind of pissed me off because I knew for sure Darlene had it over Athena.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, listen,
Well-
in the grand scheme of things, this didn't really matter. So,
I guess next.
All right,
so next we're gonna have Juicy and Briar.
Juicy. All right, so this let me down. I was very let down by Juicy with this look
Compared to last week,
compared to
it's
last
like
week.
she's playing ping pong with her looks. Because
Well, she doesn't sew.
That part, I was about to say, let's get to that part of it because Jane did her train for her. First of all, Jane kind of, I don't know if I'm not going to say Jane sabotaged her, but considering we know that Jane did the bottom of the dress, the bottom of it,
Mhm.
did she put the fur across the
Coochie.
the coochie part? Yes. Did she put the fur there? And then Juicy tried to say, oh yeah, I looked at that and kind of regretted it after I did it. She gave Jane no credit for helping her, which I kind of like. I was like, that's not really the greatest thing to do. But
Well, I don't know if I would want to take the credit.
but I will say though, the things that Michelle, I feel like I'm loud. Am I yelling?
no,
I will
No.
say the things that Michelle
That's the line.
commented her on were the shoulder pads and the color and all that stuff. And Juicy did do the top half. The top half was already constructed. So the things she got complimented on were things that she actually did.
I wasn't impressed by this.
I wasn't impressed by it either. However, I felt like she should have said, well, Jane, she could have taken the opportunity to be like, well, I did have help.
I guess. Yeah, this was not good. I do agree with, I think it was Michelle who said, like, it would have been, the fur trim did look very cheap. And had she maybe doubled up on it, it would have looked a little bit more luxe.
It looks rich.
Speaking of luxe.
Uh-oh.
You don't watch the pit stop, do you?
I purposely don't watch the pit stop because I don't want to have an opinion that they also have on the pit stop. I want to have like my own. I don't want to be swayed by what they're saying on the pit stop. So I try to watch it after we record.
Well, all I'm just going to say is Lux looked so good on this episode of the pit stop. She looked amazing. Her hair and makeup, bitch. She looked real good. But yeah, this look was not. It was not giving. Who was her counterpart?
Briar.
Let's look at her.
The fake superhero.
Law called her a wrestler.
She did look like a luchador wrestler.
Can I just say, I have nothing for this girl. Can I just say, I hate Law on this panel. The back and forth that he and Michelle had was so unnecessary.
Quite.
He swears he's this end-all, be-all, my say is the right say type of person, and you're not on the show to have that type of attitude. Michelle's been doing this for 20 years now, 20 plus years now. She knows what she's talking about as it pertains to drag and these girls and what they want to see. Get him off the show, please.
I concur. We say this every time. We say this every time Law's on our TV. We say it every time. Just, I don't want to say it. Just stick to styling. Just stick to styling. You don't, like, not everyone has to be able to do multiple things. Like, you are a talented stylist. No one's going to take that from you. But you can just stick to that. This ain't your lane.
Yeah,
Judging ain't your lane.
He's not a good TV personality, period.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, you kind of corny. Some of your jokes, not even some, all your jokes are corny. They do not land. I'm going too hard. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry, not a fan. This look though, I liked it over Juicy's.
I ain't like either one of them. Nope. I'm not even gonna say I like it.
Neither one of them was oh my god. But between the two, I like this one over Juicy's. Unfortunately, it's still sick. To me, it's more intricate. I appreciate the cape. I wish the cape was a little bit wider. I like the details of the cape. Like, look at all this trim around it. I appreciate that. But
okay. Yeah. So when we edit this, insert luchador here.
Oh my god.
She looked like a luchador wrestler.
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, but
luchador wrestling is not drag.
Juicy won over. Well, obviously Juicy won over her because Briar was in the bottle. But that's just
Are we gonna talk about the pass out moment now, or
we could?
We might as well.
Girl. So Rue was not. I wouldn't even say Rue was digging into Briar. She was just telling her how bad her look was, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, homegirl took 3 steps to the left,
to the right,
to the right.
It wasn't Rue. It was Law.
Was it Law?
It was Law.
Yeah. So yeah, Law
was the one.
Law Law was digging into it. Never mind.
There you go. Yeah.
So, but given the happenings earlier on in the episode, it's like, was this? I looked at this like, was this a stunt?
But most of the girls said that too in the confessionals.
Vita said it. Vita
said it on the stage in the moment.
She said this is a show, but like given how the episode went, it plays more into the fact that this was a show. She knew she was doing. She felt picked on, or felt like everyone was attacking her earlier. By her critiques, she probably knew she was going to be in the bottom. She probably thought passing out was going to save her on this episode.
So, all right, can I say something? Because, I feel where you're coming from, and I do believe that there's a part of her that was faking a little bit, but I'm going to say this. If she was faking, that was so good. Because take it from someone who's actually passed out once before, it happens like that. And you don't even realize, because I remember quote unquote, when she came to, she was like, oh my God, did I pass out? I remember doing that. It seems believable, but when you look at the whole story, the whole episode, it's like, girl, what are you doing?
Had the happenings earlier in the episode not happened, I would have believed it more. Bad critiques at all.
Not even that. Like, during her getting her critiques, it's just like, okay, you can see it on her face. Like, she did not want to be there in that moment. Because she knew it was just bad overall. And it's just like, all right, well, how do I get out of this? Okay. She did a Wendy Williams.
No, Wendy really passed out.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, the way she passed out was just like...
Yeah, I do think it was genuine. I do think she really did faint because of how good it looked. Like, literally, like, just taking a stumble and then just going out. Like, if that was fake, that's some good acting.
Yes. And
that's some good acting. And that would be commitment, too, to literally just, like, faint like that, bitch. That would be commitment to the act.
Thing is, she fell in the direction of her sister.
She fell on Juicy.
Yeah.
She had somebody to break her fall. She said, let me lean this way.
I mean, and then she fainted with her eyes open. I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like if you were going to fake faint, you would probably close your eyes. Like, and she didn't like her. She still had her arms. Like, that's why I think it was true. It was genuine. Like, it was so kind of weird and awkward that I really think it was a true, like, pass out. I do think the timing of it was unfortunate, especially with what happened in the workroom earlier and all of that. I think that's unfortunate.
Just as she's about to be told that you are in the bottom.
Yeah, and I think maybe that was part of it. Like, I think she got this scathing critique from Law. We already know she doesn't like negative feedback because of how she was brought up and all of this. You know, we get their backstory once the villain is established. We're going to get their backstory to find out why they're the villain, blah, blah, blah. So now we know all of this. So I do think it was genuine. I'm not saying I like her. I do think she genuinely passed out, though.
Can we take a step back to, okay, she passed out, whatever. Can we take a step back and then also, why was this episode so quote unquote emotional? Everybody was crying
in this episode.
Mia was telling the story about her brother. Briar had the backstory. Kenya had the backstory. I think Nene had a backstory. Like, everybody's backstory came out
very emotional
in this episode, and everybody was crying.
I noticed that. We clocked that because I was just like, wait, why is everybody crying?
So Mia was talking about her brother and how he died, and she disowned him. Kenya was talking about how she came out to her mom, and then how the whole choir came out talking about singing "You're a Friend in Me." She was crying. I feel like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like Nene cried at some point during something. I don't really remember why, but like. That may not have happened. For some reason, that's in my head, though.
Okay.
But, like,
and then also, you can always tell, spoiler alert, who's going to go home. They really focus on it. And this episode really was about Briar. They focused on her a lot.
True. From start to finish.
Yeah.
This was the Briar edit.
Yeah.
It was a Briar episode. Well, she went out. This will be a moment that we will talk about for years and years and years. Like, this is very much like the Willem exit.
Have you seen the memes?
No.
though, of Briar's hole in her tight?
Yes.
Oh no!
They got
Already?
one with Joella
Yeah.
in the hole.
I saw
They got one with Joella in the hole. I
Jesus!
should have sent it to y'all.
Like, girl, I saw it. I saw
It
it.
was.
I was just like, wait a
No.
minute. Your
The internet
tights
is
got a
too
hole in
quick.
it, girl. And then it got bigger and bigger as she performed. I was
It
like, oh,
did.
this is
It
not
did.
By the
good.
end of the performance, her whole leg was out.
Yeah,
The internet is way
it
too
was.
quick.
It was
I
funny.
did see a post. I don't know if this is true or substantiated or whatever, but I saw a post that said it was regarding her fainting. She had said like she didn't realize that she had pneumonia when she was there, and that's why she passed out. And when she went home, that's when she knew she had pneumonia and ended up getting sepsis.
That girl did not have pneumonia on that show.
Listen, she could have had walking pneumonia. I hear walking pneumonia. You can have it. You don't even know you have it. I don't know, but that's what the post said. And again, I don't know if it's substantiated, but that's what I saw.
Was that AI generated?
It was. I've seen this page a lot. Hero Evangelista. I see they post nothing but Drag Race shit, as far as I know. But
So wait, is that the excuse we're using for her going home?
is that the excuse for who? For
Briar
who's using
going
that
home.
excuse?
Is that the excuse they're putting out there that why she went home?
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh.
I think that's the excuse for her passing out.
Okay, but can we get to the next group?
Sure,
So we
who's
got
that?
Discord and Jane.
Discord and Jay.
Discord and Jane.
This damn walk.
Oh, this walk.
Baby, I hate everything I see right now.
Why does
Including
RuPaul
her
love
face.
her walk so much?
I don't think she loves the walk. I think she finds it funny. So that's why she's like,
Uh-huh.
Uh.
It's everything is bad. Everything is bad. The dress is bad. I don't like the way she paints her face.
Cutouts are in the wrong places.
Everything is just very bad.
she literally tried to recreate Cher's look and just
Yeah.
put the neon fringe on the bottom of it. Like she did not do anything to like really transform the look.
Yeah, I
And
was
this
no bueno.
walk just does not help. And apparently something happens with Discord. I told you about this.
Oh.
So there's rumors that she gets disqualified, but she was at Roscoe's in Chicago, and she said, I did not get disqualified. If I got disqualified, I would have got the Sherry Pie edit. But you see, I have a bunch of camera time. So she's like, I did not get disqualified, but something must happen
Yeah.
with her elimination.
So here's the thing. I remember even before the season started, I don't know if I said it to you, there were posts about one of the girls gets disqualified, and they're going to edit her out of the season. So I'm just trying to sit there and trying to figure out, like, did all the girls show up? But then, now it's coming back up again that someone got eliminated. Got disqualified. So I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
I'm assuming whatever happens with Discord, and whether she gets disqualified or not, that's debatable. But I'm assuming the disqualification rumors and however she exits the show is probably controversial.
So I did hear something. It may have been with Discord. I feel like now that you bring this up, I feel like maybe it was. I heard something about somebody possibly getting disqualified for something, and it had something to do with Shea Coulee. And I think Shea Coulee was saying that this particular queen, if it was Discord, has said something like racist to her, or was racist, or something to that effect. So these two things may be the same thing.
Maybe they find out about it while they're filming, and maybe production comes to her and is like, "Hey, you got to exit the show."
Maybe so.
Kind of.
Maybe so. If that's the case,
obviously, we'll see when it happens.
Yeah.
But like I said, Discord does make a good point. Like, if she was true, because Willem had all of the camera time and she got disqualified.
True, but her disqualification wasn't. It was more scandalous than problematic. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe this is kind of like the same situation. Maybe they're going to do Discord the way they did Willem.
But here's the problem.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to, after you've done a full production and you had them engaging with all of the other contestants. It's hard to edit around that, and then for it to look a little weird.
Yeah, and then I think the difference too is Discord still has confessionals. The thing they did with Sherry Pie, you never saw any of her confessional looks.
Yeah.
So like they still give Discord like her confessional moments. So obviously, like I said, obviously something happens, or I don't know. But she addressed it at Roscoe's.
We'll
I
find
only
out.
saw a clip of it. I don't know exactly where it went, but something
If
happened.
we
Find out later in the season.
in one season, if we have a disqualification and a fainting in two different queens, Jesus, this
They're
gonna
trying to get their Emmy back because of the
be
last 2
okay.
years they've been losing it to Traders.
Mm,
They trying to get their Emmy back.
I understand why.
I can understand why too, because Traders has been child, and we'll talk about
Traders has
we'll
been
talk-
tradering.
We'll get that in another recap show.
we'll get to that momentarily.
Yeah.
Okay, who else was it? Discord and whom?
Jane
Jane.
don't.
I did not like either of these looks, and
Neither
Jane
did I.
disappointed me with this. I'm so disappointed in this.
I mean, and here's the thing: it looks okay, but I don't know. I just wasn't impressed by it at all.
Homegirl said she saw the B. Arthur reference, and I was like, "Where you get B. Arthur from?" I mean, maybe the shape of the cape, because Dorothy was good for wearing these muumuus on Golden Girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see B. Arthur in this at all. I felt like they were giving this way more than
Yeah,
it qualified for.
I agree.
Well, they mentioned MAME, which was an old show, and I think B. Arthur played on the show, or maybe was.
B. Arthur played Maud.
Oh, well, they mentioned MAME, and I do remember MAME being some type of show, but I don't know. Maybe she played. Maybe she wasn't MAME, but maybe she was in the show, and maybe she wore something like this in the show. I don't know, but I feel like it was mentioned like twice, so I just took it as a reference that went over my head. I didn't like this look, and I think it's mainly because of the color combination. I didn't like the color, that vibrant neon green.
I mean, she had no choice in the color, though.
I know, and I'm just saying that's what threw it off for me. But then also, it doesn't look like the hem is quite right or finished or even. I wanted more from Jane, considering what she has given us. Well, what she gave us last week, which I know y'all didn't like. But yeah, I didn't like either of these looks.
Yeah.
Now she was the one that won over the two, right?
She did, yes.
I mean, if you had to give it to somebody, I would have given it to her as well. But I didn't like these. I didn't like.
She was actually in the top three. The top three were Sierra, Jane, and Vita.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So next we have Sierra and Kenya.
Sierra. I like it.
I really liked this look.
And notice the lips. Notice the lip.
Down.
Yeah,
the lip is toned down.
Correction. This is who I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, the lip is toned down. It's still there. She still has the shape, but it is toned down.
But it's toned down. Somebody must have said something to her.
Yeah. No, and I appreciate that. Like her makeup in general was toned down, and it really matched the outfit that she was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
This was really, really good. I think like the little fascinator piece that covered her face was made out of denim, and like she was very what's the word I'm looking for? Very particular about how she presented it, and even how she walked down the runway. Like I thought that was cute.
It was very Gaga. Yeah,
it was very Gaga.
It's a perfect like mashup. Like this is what the challenge I feel like was supposed to be. Like create something beautiful from these two disparate things.
The only thing I wish she would have done was used the meat fabric, because even though her presentation gave Gaga, the red didn't give meat dress. So I wish she would. They did have that meat pattern fabric.
Yeah.
So I wish she would have used it somewhere.
Yeah.
To fully reference the meat dress look.
Yeah.
Because outside of her presentation, there wasn't much meat dress I didn't get the meat dress of it at all.
You wanted something a little bit more meaty.
I did.
You wanted more meat?
The meat, yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't love,
Otherwise, it was a really
side
good
of meat?
look.
Okay.
What?
And then, what? Just slab of meat. No? T-bone?
Let's get to Kenya.
Oh, okay. Kenya.
This is the best that Kenya has looked so far.
I really appreciate this look on her. It still didn't meet the brief necessarily, but she looked really good. I give it to her.
Her makeup looked good. The hair looked good on her. The red color looked good on her. The dress actually is not bad. There is not perfect whatsoever. But I feel like this is truly the best that Kenya has looked.
RuPaul even said that.
Yeah.
And I like that she used the meat as a purse.
But was it a purse or was she just carrying the pack?
Well, whatever.
This is the best that Kenya has looked. I think I have to agree with that, but that's still not a compliment.
And no, it's true. Listen, you're not saying anything wrong because I think that even RuPaul said it when they were doing the critique. He's like, this is much more elevated than she's done in the past, but that's still not saying a lot. Yeah. He said that. And I'm just like...
It's like when
it's not...
If you
she's
start...
Just girly.
No.
She's not.
I love her,
if you start in the basement...
You can only go up.
Yeah, but elevating... Well, you at the lobby. You just in the lobby.
Listen. She's starting in the basement. She might not be at the lobby yet. She's still on a couple other steps, but she's making her way up to the lobby.
At least she ain't in the sewer in the well, child. She's
in the boiler room. She's in the boiler room.
Okay. She's fixing the furnace before she go upstairs.
Yo, this shoulder rock.
I can't.
Trying to keep from laughing. There it is.
Stop it. See? Damn it.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Now I'm hot again.
I'm hot too.
As am I. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. No. No surprise. She was in the bottom.
Here's the thing. I made this comment when we were watching it. I said, I really, really like her. I think she has such a great personality. I think that, honestly, she could be on a sitcom where she's playing her like herself. I don't think drag is for her. I think she has a great personality. I think she's really, really funny. I think she could do drag, but it's not RuPaul's Drag Race type of drag.
She has an amazing voice. Like, I love her voice, her speaking voice.
I love watching her.
And... she could do like voiceover work or something.
That too.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really, really love her. And I want whatever she does to be successful, but I just don't know if this type of drag is her thing.
She needs a lot of polish. I don't want to typecast her. She needs a lot of polish. I think some of the...
Go ahead.
I think some of the older queens or more seasoned queens need to maybe take her under her wing. Stitch a couple of things here and there. Show her how to lay down a wig. Like, I think she needs a mentor. She needs a drag mentor. She needs a drag mother.
And you know what? That's what I was about to say. You know who would be good for her? Saphira. I could see Saphira taking her in and bringing her all the way up. Just like Saphira just gives me that type of like other energy that could elevate somebody like
Yes, I totally agree. That was great.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. So next we got let's save them for last. Let's do Mickey and Nene.
Mickey and Nene.
Oh, Mickey, you so fine.
Wow.
Hey, Mickey.
Or Mikey, excuse me. Mikey and
oh, yeah, that's right.
All right, so here's the thing with these two looks, they're going to be very difficult because those patterns just don't go well together. But I will say they did the best that they could with these patterns.
Agreed.
I'm not mad at the look. You can't.
Me neither.
I agree with whomever said she could have done without the blue and the accoutrement.
Mhm.
I know
All
why
of the
she did the
jewels and
blue
stuff.
though.
If she got rid of that, the look may have been a little bit more elevated.
Mhm.
But like you said, there's only so much they could have done with this.
Yeah, this was not a good combination. And I think the thing with the blue, I mentioned when we were watching it, the collar was just really badly shaped and stitched together.
You know what she could have done? She could have made the dress, the body of the dress, out of that material, out of the shawl, and then did the cheetah as the shawl, and may have translated just a little bit better.
So swap it around.
Swap it, yes.
Turn the wigs around, Dina.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
I didn't hate this.
I didn't hate it
I didn't hate it either.
It was cool for
I
what it was.
liked it. This is the best that Mikey has looked.
Yeah.
This is when she turned the corner. I said, oh, Mikey, I didn't know you had it in there. Like her face looked really pretty. I liked the crown headpiece thing. I didn't mind the blue. Could we do without it? Sure, but I didn't mind it. I saw that how she was trying to play it with the shawl or whatever. I think, considering the material that she had to work with, I think she did the best that she could have with it. I think it fit her nicely. I'm not upset. I'm really not. Like, she looks really pretty right here. Did she need the appliques on the top? No, but I don't hate them either. I'm not mad at this.
I'm not mad at it. Like I said, for what they had to work with.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
The silhouette is really nice.
Yeah.
I felt like if she could control the fabric as far as like color scheme, it would have been a beautiful garment.
Great gowns, beautiful gowns.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And
her counterpart is Nene.
I actually really liked this.
Wasn't mad at this either.
I liked this. Like, again, because of the material they had to work with, I thought she executed it very well. Yes, it is just a bodysuit. However, the bodysuit is made to fit her body to perfection. I'm not mad at the green over top. For some reason, these are things that should not work, but they work.
But you know what it is? It's the shape of the Versace dress with kind of deconstructed, and how she put it together. It gave the silhouette, and it gave the illusion of, oh wait, this is the Versace dress overlaid this leopard thing, but it's done a little bit differently. So, and I think that the judges clocked that as well.
Honestly, I thought she should have been top 3 instead of Jane.
Instead of who?
Jane.
Oh.
Top 3 should have been Sierra, Nene, and Vita.
I didn't care for this. The pattern and the green to me was a clash.
He's feverish, child. He's sick. You know, his taste buds aren't all the way back yet. He hasn't got his taste back yet.
Type A flu? Is that what it is?
Unfortunately, it is.
And that was the strain.
It just didn't work for me. Like the cheetah print or the leopard print with the flatness of that green, it just didn't do it for me. And I was once again disappointed because I just knew Nene was going to turn it out, because I'm remembering that first look that she gave us with the bags, those orange bags. I was just like, oh no. I would have chosen Mikey over Nene. I would have chosen Mikey over Nene.
Okay. All right, so the last group that we have is Vita and Mia.
Mia and Vita. Okay.
Listen.
I did not understand why the judges did not eat her up for this purple thing cascading down the front of the dress.
So unnecessary.
Had she wrapped it all the way around, maybe. Just maybe.
I don't think she needed it.
But just to have it coming down the front that way, it was so ugly, and she did not get clocked for it, which I do not understand.
It was like, I got a little bit of frosting left in this bag. Let me just put it on the front.
Yeah, let me pipe this on the front of the dress like it's a cake. Like, I didn't get it. It
looks ugly.
Look good.
like the rest of the ensemble looked fine, and I love the fact that she really did give us the whole Lil Kim nipple
titty
pasty.
moment.
Like, if you didn't come with that, then you did not do your job. Like, that was the look.
Yeah.
I think she looks good, but just it was very distracting. Like that little thing that she got going on there, that was very distracting.
I, so what I will say is that I think this is the best that Mia has looked all season. Her face, I think, was really pretty. This was a nice surprise for me, face wise. Um, was it? I, to me, it was an okay look. Pales in comparison to her counterpart. But I wasn't.
And then
It was okay.
the what do they call it? The pasty on the nipple?
Uh huh.
It literally just looked like a piece of tape. On like, why didn't she like create some type of shape and like maybe put a jewel or 2 or 3 or 5?
You know what she should have came with?
Like
a little Kim face and put it right on the nipple.
I don't know, something other than the little purple piece of tape that she had there, because it just looked like she just took something and slapped it on the titty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other thing too is that they had to use whatever they were given, so they probably wasn't given much.
You see all them jewels that she had on the dress, and I'm sure there were more available. She could have taken jewels and bedazzled the nipple.
This is true. Okay, you're right.
He wanted more.
Give me
all right, last, certainly not least.
And winner, baby, winner.
Yes, indeed.
The only thing that would have made this perfect is if she took that thing from the front of it off.
The white, yeah.
You know how they say take one thing off?
Uh-huh.
I feel like she should have taken that off. Like, she could have left the jewel there at the base, but take the drape off. I did not like the drape, but everything else, this was... And then the one thing I realized too, Vita is a tiny person. Because even in heels, she looks really small.
Oh, you mean she's short? Okay.
Yeah, she's a tiny person.
Listen, this look, the moment she walked out, I was like, ladies and gentlemen, your winner for this episode, Vita. This look was stunning. Stunning. And again, this was a designer challenge where, like, she made this in the workroom.
Yeah.
What I loved was the handbag chandelier. I was hoping that she would have done that. And they didn't show it at all in the workroom. And she walks out and she's holding this little bag. Yo, this was everything. The pattern on the dress, the color, the shoulder pads, the jewels around the neck, and even the applique and how she adorns her head. Girl was giving goddess. You know what? This was giving me, Homegirl you just mentioned, Saphira. This is giving all Saphira. Like, they could have been sisters. They could have been mother and daughter. They could have, I mean, this was perfect.
So I think it's safe to say that Chris liked the look.
Yes.
I think
so. She came back from last week's disaster look.
The zebra. I don't think the zebra was a disaster. I just don't think she did it right.
You just didn't like the fact that you could see her ear.
And her neck.
Man.
Anyway, for me, this is perfect.
It was very, very, very good. I did enjoy the white little cascade coming down the front. I like that a lot.
I think it reminded you of something else.
Wow, that's a stretch. It was very good. I loved the cape sleeves. Yeah, it was very good. I like the jewelry around the face. Like, it was perfect from head to toe. This was really good.
Hercules.
I still want a little bit of more. I still want more energy from Vita, but this look was good. She won, and she deserved to win. This is her first win, right?
Honestly,
yes. Because she should have won that first one. I think she was robbed the first time, but of course that was because she had the lip sync.
I feel like, honestly, what you see from Vita is what you're going to get. So stop expecting more energy from her.
Well, I mean, I don't disagree, but that doesn't mean I want what I still don't want what I want.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want, like, I can't see a lackluster winner. You know what I mean? Like, How's she gonna act when she win?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I just want some excitement from her. I want excitement.
I get that.
Yeah, but that's not everybody's personality, though.
Well,
But you're a drag
as we
queen.
said, Vita won this episode. Yeah, she is a
All
drag
right.
queen. Vita won this episode. I think rightfully so. She
Mhm.
she genuinely created the best look out of everybody. And then Briar and who was in the, Kenya were at the bottom too. Kenya beat Briar, and Briar thankfully went home.
Child, listen.
Briar went home. She did.
She needed to go home.
My question is though, like, who's going to be the villain of the season now? Because there's always at least a villain. The villain usually lasts way longer than they need to.
Well,
so this is the first time they sent the villain home this early.
Why do we need to have a villain? You don't need to have a villain.
You don't need to have a villain, but like that's just the way RuPaul plays.
And production needs a villain.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully no one else picks up that role.
Because this is not RuPaul's best friend race.
It's not.
All right. Well, any final thoughts before we close this bitch out?
I felt like this episode went the exact way that it should have.
Okay. Bizarre?
Nope.
Same?
Yep.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, don't forget right above to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you can get notified every time we drop new videos. RuPaul's Drag Race Recap Show drops every Monday at 8 a.m. So with that, everyone stay warm, especially if you're in the 2/3 of the country. Keep warm, and we will see you guys next week. Deuces!
Bye. And don't forget to send me my Cash App. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Bizarre Hodgepodge.
I go, I drop. When I trip, I pop.